let's review what you're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks in terms of your fake assignment. I'm in my Blackboard class website, the one in which I'm an instructor, and you can see that my edit mode is on. I'm going to go to any page. It would make sense to put an assignment on a page called Assignments, so let's go there. I'm going to access the Create Assessment menu and select Assignment. And I'll just name my assignment. And I'll put the directions right here into the assignment. And of course you'll add your objectives and all your pertinent information. I'm now going to add my rubric, which I had already completed by going to Course Tools and Rubrics. Okay, we'll review that too. Since I've already created it, I'll select it. Here it is, making a check mark, and I'm going to submit. And the rubric is calculated as 99.99%. That just happens to be how I created my rubric. It's very important to let your students see what your criteria are for evaluating your students, so I usually select yes here, and I submit. And it's just as easy as that. Let's pause here for a second, back up, and remind ourselves how to create a rubric. Here's my Course Tools menu on my control panel, and I'm going to select Create Rubric. Since I've already created a rubric, I'll just drop down the chevron here and edit the one I've already created. Just as a reminder, you can always edit the label here . You can also delete this column, you can add a column, or you can change the basis of your calculation. When you're finished, scroll down and click Submit. There's your little reminder on how to create a rubric. I'm logged in now as a student. So as the fake student, I'll look at my assignment. Well, there it is. And I'll see a perfectly organized and composed assignment. And a student will want to view the rubric, and there it is. And as the fake student in NUR 642, you're going to evaluate the instructor's assignment. So I will be looking at the rubric often to sort of guide my narrative. You can either put the evaluation in the form of a narrative, or if you'd like, you can just add bullets if that's your preference. So I've finished my evaluation. Of course, it's going to be a little bit more comprehensive than that, but I'm going to go ahead and submit. Now I'm going to take off my hat as Joe Schmo, and I'm going to go back to being an instructor. So I'm going to navigate back to the site in which I'm an instructor. So here I am back in my site as the instructor, and I'm kind of curious to see what my classmate wrote about my assignment. So I'm going to go to the Grade Center, and I can see an exclamation point that indicates that an assignment has been submitted. Now this is really Joe Schmo, but because this is a demonstration, I have to make do with what I've got. But anyhow, so let's say this is Joe Schmo, and Joe Schmo submitted the assignment, and I'm going to drop down the menu here, and I'm going to take a look at Joe Schmo's attempt because I'm curious. And here you would find a long evaluation. You don't have to grade your classmate's assignment, but it would be interesting, I presume, for you to see. What you do need to do is go into your NUR 642 class taught by yours truly, Linda Cahill, and submit the word done when you're satisfied that you have created a good assignment and that you've gotten an evaluation from your classmate. So I'm going to now navigate back to my original NUR 642 class website with instructor Linda Cahill. Here I go. My last task is to go into assessments, go into the Fake Assignment folder, click on the link called Fake Assignment, scroll down, and click Done. Scroll down again and submit. Now I'm back to my own identity. I'm the instructor in my own class, NUR 642, and I'm ready to grade your assignment. So let's say I've looked at your assignment and I've looked at the evaluation that your fake student wrote, and I'm ready to grade you. So I'm going to go to the control panel, and this is just so you know how things work on the back end. You don't have to do this, okay? Grade Center, Full Grade Center. And as your instructor, I'm going to access your attempt, and as I did in class, I'm going to view the rubric. Remember, I've already looked at your assignment, given it great thought, and now I'm ready to grade you on all the criteria that I put into my rubric. And I can see that Blackboard has calculated a 92.53, and I'll submit that. Okay, save and submit rather. Now I did a little bit of fancy footwork and I logged back in, and I'm going to look at my grades for NUR 642. So here I go, and I can see that indeed my instructor has graded my fake assignment. And from my grade center I can view the rubric and see all the feedback that my instructor has provided me. So we've gone through a full cycle. It's a little bit complicated because we're wearing lots of hats, but let's challenge ourselves and do your best.